Today, we are going to make Carmelo Anthony ring chase. And the first team he's going to be joining is the 2014-2015 Chicago Bulls, which is realistic because Carmelo had an opportunity to join this team in real life, and it looked like he was going to in free agency. I remember as a kid, I was so excited. I thought my team, I was a big Bulls fan at the time as a kid because, that's my city's team. Now, I don't really root for him because I just kind of gave up hope on that franchise, but I was so excited when I thought we were going to get Carmelo, but he ended up re-signing with the Knicks. Now, pretty much the main reason I think was because the Bulls couldn't offer him as much money as the Knicks, and he just wanted the 5-year supermax. I think Chicago might have been his chance to win a championship in his career, and Carmelo, as you guys know, is one of those NBA superstars that have never won a championship. We did a ring chase video with Dame Lillard a couple weeks back. If you guys want me to make this a series where we do ring chasing videos with superstars that have never won a ring, let me know and comment down below a player you want to see me do next. So yeah, we're starting him on the Chicago Bulls. The rules for this video is pretty simple, to be honest. Whatever team wins a championship, Carmelo has to join. So if the Bulls win a championship this year, Carmelo stays on the Bulls next season. But if they lose in like the second round and the Heat go on and win it, Carmelo's gonna join LeBron and the Heat. If they lose to like the Lakers in the finals, he's gonna join Kobe and the Lakers. You guys get what I'm saying. It's pretty self-explanatory. So whatever team wins the finals, Carmelo will be on that next season. Yeah, I was gonna start with like a younger Carmelo, but I just thought like this was the perfect time to start since like he really had a chance to kind of go ring chase in real life, but stayed in New York. This is the starting lineup. Carmelo starting with his first season. Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler. Now Jimmy is only an 85. He's 25 years old. Jimmy, one of those guys that kind of developed a little bit later. Carmelo, Paul Gasol, Joakim Noah. That's a tough starting five. Before we get to the playoffs, guys, if you can, drop a like on the video real quick. And we are also on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So hit that sub button. It would be greatly appreciated. But all right, getting into the playoffs and awards, Derrick Rose did win the MVP this season. A 30-point-per-game season. Averaged a double-double on the season, actually, with 10.7 assists. So D-Rose winning an MVP. Jokic winning a Rookie of the Year, 15 points per game. Lance Stevenson, 6th Man of the Year. Lance, I don't think gave his rights to 2K, so they gotta create him. Actually kind of looks like him besides no beard. AD is still on the New Orleans Pelicans. He wins DPOY, 2.8 blocks per game, and averaged 14 boards. Jared Sullinger wins the most improved player. Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year, 66-16 record for the Chicago Bulls. And I'm just realizing, I said in the intro that like if the Heat won, LeBron or Carmelo would have to join LeBron in the Miami Heat, but LeBron actually just left Miami, and this is his first season with Cleveland. So never mind, the Heat actually aren't even a super team anymore. I was thinking there was a super team in the East along with the Bulls, but it looks like the Bulls actually might have to play LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round if they're able to get past the Sixers, which let's check out the Sixers starting five. Ish Smith, Jason Richardson, Travis Outlaw, Mbah Omoute, and JaVale McGee. Yeah, if we don't get past this team in 4 to 5 games, there's definitely a problem. Maybe we'll lose one game. Okay, maybe that's the one game we're like, okay, we're not taking the series too serious, so we lost that game, but we should not lose it. Why is they 2-2 series right now with the Philadelphia 76ers? All right, we're up 3-2. I have a chance to eliminate him this next game. D Rose went for 41 last game in a 50-point win. Carmelo 26-5-5 and 3 steals. Carmelo Anthony with 5 assists. Okay, that might be his highest assist total he gets in the entire video. It's gonna be interesting to see how many assists he can get. You guys think he's gonna get a higher game than 5? I think 6 might be his cap on the video. I don't think he's going anything over 6. All right, we close out the Sixers though, and now we got LeBron and the Cavs. All right, we got Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, LeBron, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. This is a very well-known Cavalier team, so I really probably didn't even have to show that starting lineup. But the Cavs do take game 1. D Rose with 28, Melo 26, but Bron had 32, Kyrie 29, and K Love 26 and 14. We lost by 8 points on the home court. We cannot go down 2-0. We go down 2-0, losing 2 home games in a row to the Cleveland Cavaliers. You cannot drop 2 home games in the playoffs. D Rose had 30 and 16. Jimmy Butler had 24, and Carmelo only was 17. But the Cavs, Kyrie had a 39 and 10 game, and then LeBron had 38 and 5 steals. Is Carmelo's Bulls career gonna end in the second round, down 2-0? First game in Cleveland, 2-point game right now in the fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. We were pulling away with the game. We're up like 9. The Cavs cut it back to 4. If they bring it within 1 possession, we'll hop in and watch this final possession, but it looks like it's gonna stay 113-109 the rest of the game. It finishes 114-109. Bulls take their first game of the series. LeBron had 43, 7 and 5. Still not enough because D Rose went for 33 and 11. Carmelo only had 15, but only shot 10 shots. I mean, we need to get Carmelo's numbers up. We need to get him some more shots. And I keep forgetting to go give Derrick Rose some more minutes, so I might be kind of selling the series as well. It looks like the Bulls are going to tie it up 2-2. Not really a close game. Bulls were kind of up pretty much throughout the whole game. They win by 14 points. Kyrie had 35, who led the Cavs. Carmelo had 33 points, 11 boards. Finally, Carmelo taking more than 10 shots. The past like 2 games, he took 10 or less shots. He did have 1 assist. D Rose 27 and 13 assists. So Derrick Rose and Carmelo are seeming to to be a pretty good duo together. This is a big game right here, though. A 2-2 series back in Chicago. This is their game to win, because if not, they got to go to Cleveland and play an elimination game in Cleveland next game. They are able to take that game, though. It was like a 6-point game. Yeah, 118-112. I accidentally closed out of that loading screen too fast. I didn't get to see the final score. Carmelo was 17 points on 16 shots, and D-Rose had 33, 4, and 9. LeBron had his lowest scoring game of the series at 19. Kyrie with 22. And here we go, 3-2. We went down 2-0 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Could we close it out, winning 4 games in a row? 4 games in a row is crazy on this Cavaliers team. Going down 2-0, then winning 4 games in a row, and that game was not even close. 129-102. Derrick Rose dropped 63 points. D-Rose shot 15 threes. That's not even like Derrick Rose to shoot that many threes. He shot 15 three-pointers, 63 points. I mean, Carmelo had 11, Jimmy Butler with 22, but that's understandable when D Rose went off like that. 63 on the Cavs. LeBron had 25, and the Bulls are advancing to play the Charlotte Hornets, who I don't want to jinx us at all. This should be an easy series. Kemba, Lance Stevenson, Marvin Williams, Noah Vonleh, and Al Jefferson. I mean, it's a good Charlotte team, but we should be able to handle business, I would think. Yeah, we're up 3-0. We get the 4-0 sweep, we get the 4-0 sweep, and now we got the winner of OKC Golden State. So we either got young Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, or we got KD and Westbrook. I don't know who I'd rather play here. I honestly think I might rather play the Curry's a 96. I was thinking maybe he'll be a little bit lower of an overall, but I don't know. I'd probably rather play the Warriors. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough finals no matter what. 3-1 Warriors, 4-1 Warriors. All right, we're playing the Golden State Warriors. This is going to be a battle. So Carmelo is either gonna be on the Warriors next season and pull a Kevin Durant early before Kevin Durant pulled a Kevin Durant, or he's gonna stay on the Chicago Bulls. This series is gonna determine it right here. Bulls take game 1. Bulls take game 2. If we won that game and went up 3-0, it would have been over. But no, 2-1. Warriors do stay alive winning that game. Because if they would have lost that game, the series would have most likely been over. Curry had 35 and 10. D-Rose with 25. Carmelo 23. What is Derrick Rose averaging throughout these playoffs? 29.2 points per game. I thought the number would be like inflated because of that 63-point game. But still a pretty good average throughout the playoffs. Warriors take the next game, and now we got a 2-2 series. Curry going back-to-back 30-point games to win the Warriors 2 games in a row. They win both games. I think both those games were in Golden State, because the Bulls did have the best record in the NBA, so they should have got the first 2 at home. But let's adjust this coaching rotation before I forget. Have the CPU auto adjusted, should fix it up. Yeah, Carmelo's playing over 40 a game, and D-Rose is playing 42 a game. So we got to have our stars playing more than they're on like 35 a game. So giving them 5 more minutes a game. Let's see if it makes a difference. And game 5 looks like it's going to the Bulls. Yo, 17-point win by the Bulls, 123-106. Carmelo with 29 leading the Bulls, and Curry with 32 leading the Warriors, but just wasn't enough to beat the Bulls. I wouldn't mind seeing Carmelo join the Warriors, but maybe like next season. Let's get him a ring to start off the video. That'd be tough to get him a ring with these Bulls to start off the video. The Warriors team's only gonna get better, so I have a feeling we might see them again in the finals if we do make it back next season. And we're up 4 with 7 seconds left. Let's hop in and watch Carmelo win his first ring. And Carmelo wins his first ring. You hear the announcers, NBA champions. I don't know if it's loud or not. I can't tell. I got an Elgato and I'm trying to still adjust the volume, so I might be talking over some loud announcers. I can hear him in my ears, but not as loud as you guys can hear him. I don't know, but Carmelo celebrating at the half court with the Bulls winning his first championship. Bulls on stage getting the trophies. Carmelo, Jimmy Butler, D Rose, Pau Gasol, Taj Gibson, and I was going to say, let's see who they give finals MVP to, but they didn't show it. D-Rose had a 43-point closeout game. Carmelo had 15. I'm guessing the finals MVP is going to go to D-Rose when we load out. Yeah, finals MVP goes to Derrick Rose, 25.3 points per game, 11 assists. And Carmelo is staying on the Chicago Bulls. This is a 2015 redraft right here because obviously records were different, so teams are going to have different picks. Cat goes number 1 to the Phoenix Suns. D'Angelo Russell gets drafted at the 2 spot to the Orlando Magic. We'll just watch the first 5 picks. Porzingis goes to the Nets, so Porzingis still going to a New York team. I don't know if you guys remember that video of that one dude reacting to Porzingis get drafted. Like, I don't even think I could show that video on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that video's on YouTube right now, but it's like age restricted. But if you guys know, bro, it was the guy with like the New York accent filming a screen when they drafted him. That shit was hilarious. D-Book goes all the way to the number 4 spot. Looking back on it, D-Book probably should have been drafted number 1. I forgot he was in this draft class. Him or Cat number 1. I would go Book probably. But yeah, he gets drafted 4 to the Timberwolves, and the Knicks have the 5th pick, and they pick Emmanuel Moody. D Rose back-to-back MVPs. This is also kind of like a D Rose non-injury simulation too. 28.7 points per game, 10 assists. But yeah, Derrick Rose has not got injured this simulation. Let's see who won Rookie of the Year. Percy Sanders. That sounds like a book character. I can't remember. What's that a book character's name? Like Percy something. No, it was Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson. That's what the book character's name was. But yeah, I say this a lot, but 2K doesn't have the rights to everyone in the draft class. You guys probably know, so they have to throw in some random rookies as well. I'm almost 100% positive Percy Sanders is not a real basketball player. I've never heard of this guy in my life. So yeah, looks like one of the auto-generated rookies wins the Rookie of the Year. Tom Thibodeau, Coach of the Year. Derrick Rose's knees worst nightmare, 65-17. So another really good season from the Chicago Bulls. D Rose obviously on the All-NBA first team because, you know, he was the MVP. Curry is on a 1-year, $2.91 million deal. I don't know if that's if that's right or not, but that seems really low for Curry, but maybe that's his rookie contract. I don't know. Compared to AD, who's getting $203 million over 2 years. He's making $100 million a year. What's wrong with the contracts? Trying to see if Carmelo made an All-NBA team. It does not look like he did make it, but that's all right because we got the 1 seed. You know, that's really what matters. We got the Pistons again. I'm just gonna simulate around. We should get by them. And now we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's see if the Cavs made any changes to their starting lineup. No, basically the same starting lineup. Besides, they got Petro at their center now. And I accidentally just hit simulate around. I meant to go game by game on this series, but I mean, we would have been wasting our time if we did anyway. They're up 3-0, 4-0 on the Cleveland Cavaliers. 26-17 for Rose, 26 for Melo to close the series out. And the Bulls are looking good for the 2P. We got the Houston Rockets and James Harden over there in the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors, who we just played last year. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Golden State Warriors again. And we have the Charlotte Hornets once again in the Eastern Conference Finals, who we, I think, 4-0'd last year, but now they're up 2-0 on us somehow. Let's see if they made any additions to the roster. Kemba Walker, Brandon Roy, Al Jefferson, Gerald Henderson. It's that Marvin Williams guy, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Lance Stevenson, and Von Lay. They also have Biyombo off the bench. Who is this? Oh, that's Mo Williams they got on the team. Okay, I mean, this team should not be up 2-0 on us right now at all. And those were both games in Chicago. For some reason, it seems like the Bulls just love dropping games in Chicago and then going on the road and winning. They did that against the Cavs last season. We just won 140-116. D Rose went for 45 and 12. D Rose is having some games where he explodes for crazy numbers. He went for 63 one game last season. He's had a couple 40 balls. And let's see if we could tie this series up. Man, we're not going to tie the series up. We're most likely going down 3-1. Down 20 points with 3 minutes left in the 4th. Yeah, we don't bring it back even at all. We lose by 19. Kemba with 28 on us. D Rose 26, Melo 20, Jimmy Butler 19, and the rest of the team just did kind of absolutely nothing. You know, we get beat by 19 points. This is not the team I expected to end the Bulls run. The Charlotte Hornets. I mean, it's not over yet. We could come back from 3-1, but it's gonna be tough. We're down 5 points with 2 minutes left. Down 4, a minute 20 left. We're gonna hop in. This is the Bulls season on the line and Melo's career in Chicago on the line. All right, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the players, I don't know if the like I had to download a scenario to be able to start with 2014 2015 rosters, but the game speed is I think turned to 100%. I don't think you can edit game speed in game, so I'm gonna have to wait till we get out of this game to edit the game speed. So this is gonna be like more sped up the gameplay right now. I definitely don't like it. Brandon Roy shot a 3. He did miss. 119-116. Bulls trying to stay alive. Derrick Rose getting guarded by, is that supposed to be Kemba Walker? Derrick Rose finishes. Kemba Walker looks not, I don't know. He kind of looks weird though. Maybe it's because everything's moving so fast. I do not like this fast gameplay. I'm definitely gonna see if hopefully I can change it after this. Brandon Roy missed the first free throw though, hits that one. It's a 2-point game. Bulls have a chance to take this one and tie the lead. Carmelo with the ball. I don't know who that's guarding him, but Carmelo going on him, trying to finish the layup, and he misses. Not the best shot selection from Carmelo, and that's most likely gonna be the Bulls season. I got to get out of that sim. I can't watch that on 100 speed. On 100 game speed, that is just like impossible to like even keep up with what's going on. Hopefully we could change this. I put in the sliders that we usually use on here. Again, I don't know if they just didn't save last time or what, but hopefully that fix it. James Harden and the Rockets actually just beat the Golden State Warriors in 7 games. So Carmelo is either going to be joining the Hornets or the Rockets next season. Rockets up 3-2 on the series. They 4-2 the Charlotte Hornets. James Harden wins the Finals MVP. So Carmelo Anthony is actually going to be joining James and the Rockets, which the defense might not be the best, but the scoring in Houston is about to be a real problem for the rest of the league. Ben Simmons gets drafted number 1 to the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Atlanta, if you only knew the mistake that you just made. If you guys only knew. Homer Woodson goes number 2. I don't, that's just a random player. Jaylen Brown went after Homer Woodson and Ben Simmons. Those other two teams just made mistakes for their franchise for sure. So Jaylen Brown actually is teaming up with Porzingis in Brooklyn, and then Ingram gets drafted to the New York Knicks. So Brandon Ingram going to New York. Sabonis fell all the way to number 7, drafted to the T-Wolves. Siakam fell all the way to 15, drafted by the Pistons. So some of those teams definitely made some big mistakes on their picks. Carmelo is officially a Houston Rocket. I don't know where his headband went, but he is not even the second highest overall on this team. James Harden is a 98. Dwight Howard is a 95. And then we got Carmelo at a 92. And we also have Josh Smith on the team, Clint Capella, Pat Bev. It's a really good Rockets team, and the addition of Melo definitely helps them. Starting lineup: Pat Bev, James Harden, Carmelo, Josh Smith, and Dwight Howard. Yeah, this team's a problem. Derrick Rose not winning the MVP this season. AD takes it from 26 points per game, 13 boards. Ben Simmons actually won the Rookie of the Year. Anthony Davis and the Pelicans took the 1 seed, and the Rockets actually got the 2 seed. So I don't know if it's like a bad sign, but definitely not like a good sign. I thought the Rockets would definitely be like the for sure number 1 seed. We have the Portland Trailblazers in the first round. We 4-0 them, and now we got the team that I feel like we're gonna have to battle with in the West for the championship. I know the Pelicans are the 1 seed, AD's the MVP, but I think this is the series that really decides who's going to the finals out the West. We got the Golden State Warriors in the first round. This team does not have Kevin Durant. It is Curry, Clay, Iggy, Draymond, and Bogut. But even without KD, I mean, that Golden State Warriors team is still really good. We are up 2-1 on the series. Could we go up 3-1? We go up 3-1 on the Warriors. Curry just had 30, wasn't enough. Harden with 38, Carmelo with 27. When Harden and Carmelo are both putting up almost 30 points per game, it's gonna be tough to beat these guys. 4-1 the Golden State Warriors. Pat Bev was actually our leading scorer with 22 points. Clint with 19 and 10, and Harden 16, 7 and 10. Or what did Melo do? 7, 4 and 6. Melo barely did anything that game, but hey, we made it to the Western Conference Finals. That's all that matters. And we got the Pelicans obviously in the Western Conference Finals. Now I can't imagine Pat Bev's reaction to when if they win the Western Conference Finals, how he reacted when they won the play-in game in Minnesota. We lose game 1, we lose game 2. All right, we take game 3. We are back in Houston, so it's understandable. And the Pelicans go up 3-1. So we're gonna be playing 3 elimination games in a row if James Harden and Carmelo want to win a championship. It would be cool to see Harden get a ring too, because he's another player that never got a championship. But it looks like Melo's only gonna be staying in Houston for 1 season. Down 14 to the Pels. Yeah, we lose. Davis pours 44 points to lead Pelicans over Rockets. 81 for 44 points and 4 blocks. Harden 37, Melo 19, but just not enough. And Harden's either going to be joining LeBron and the Cavs or Anthony Davis and the Pelicans. Wait, I just say Harden's going to be joining? I think I might have said Harden. I'm going to say Carmelo's either going to be joining. And he's going to be joining the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron wins the Finals MVP. So a pretty good team's going to be joining next season for sure. All right, so pack your bags, Melo. You're headed to Cleveland. Let's check out this draft. Jason Tatum going to the Hawks. So we got a Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons duo. Now, if you would have told someone that in like 2018 or whatever this draft was, 2017, they would have thought they had the future. But in reality, you only have Jason Tatum. Donovan Mitchell, number 2 to the Knicks. The Knicks have been drafting some good players. They got Brandon Ingram, Donovan Mitchell. Kuzma falls to the Magic. Lonzo Ball to the Nets. So Lonzo Ball, Jaylen Brown, and Porzingis teamed up in Brooklyn. This is actually a really good draft class looking back on it. Tatum, Mitchell, Lonzo, De'Aaron, Bam. I feel like someone else was, I mean, they got Jonathan Isaac. I feel like another good player was in this draft class. They got OG Anunoby in this draft class. That was actually a really good draft class, the 2017 draft class. So Carmelo is a Cleveland Cavalier. Kyrie, J.R. Smith, Carmelo, LeBron, and Johan Petro, the starting 5 with a 92 overall. That seems pretty high for Kevin Love, but 92 overall. K Love off the bench, 85 Tristan Thompson, and 82 Shumpert. They also do have Bogan Bogdanovic off the bench. I clicked off it early. Carmelo does already have a ring, which was kind of the goal of the video, to get him to win a championship. But I feel like 1 ring on these teams that he's playing on is definitely not enough. He needs like at least 2 or 3. He's playing on super team after super team every season. All right, and the Curry era might be starting. It's 2018. Curry just won an MVP, 33 points per game. Jamal Murray wins Rookie of the Year, getting drafted to the San Antonio Spurs. Levine, 6th Man of the Year. AD, DPOY. Justice Winslow, Most Improved Player, 11.3 points per game on the Bucks. And Tom Thibodeau and the Bulls win the Coach of the Year. So even without Melo, they go 68 and 14. And once again, Carmelo was this 2 seed in the playoffs. Back-to-back years when I feel like they definitely should have got the 1 seed with the roster they have. We are playing this Raptors team with Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. I think I just saw a 92 Andrew Bynum on the team too. Yeah, they have a 92 Andrew Bynum on the team. This is not the best, like, this is not the easiest 7 seed of all time for sure. All right, it is a 2-1 series. Could we go up 3-1? No, 2-2. Big game right here. Game 5. Okay, we take game 5, going into game 6 up 3-2. Let's see if we could close Toronto out in Toronto. 2-point game, 30 seconds left. Let's hop in. Hopefully I fix the game speed. The Raptors court just looks so nice in this game. It doesn't look like the game speed is fixed. I don't know really what's going on. Kyle Lowry going against Kyrie, and he finishes 132-128, 4-point lead now for the Raptors. It's most likely over. Someone, if you guys know, please let me know how to fix this, because the game speed is not even, like, I just don't see an option for the game speed. Yeah, I just don't know why it's moving just fast. I do not like how this looks. But LeBron misses the shot out to Carmelo. Carmelo, wearing number 45, hits the 3-pointer. 1-point lead now for the Raptors. So Cavs are still in this game. That's a big 3 from Melo, because even if Toronto and DeRozan hits both of these free throws here, it's still a 1-possession game. All right, let's see what DeMar could do. DeMar misses 1, so it's only a 2-point game. Kyrie with the ball. 10 seconds left. Cavs have no timeout, so they just got to go get a bucket. Kyrie getting guarded by Lowry. Screen. Kyrie, step back 3 for game. Oh, he misses. And we're going to a game 7. That would have been a tough game winner. Kyrie 29-14, LeBron 22, and Carmelo 20. And we're going to a game 7 in the first round of the playoffs with this Cavs roster. They definitely shouldn't be going to game 7s with teams, especially in the first round of this playoffs. I mean, Carmelo, Kyrie, and LeBron all on the same team with a 92 Kevin Love. At least we're not going to lose the series. We're blowing out the Raptors in game 7, and we do win by 36 points. 42 point, 14 assist game for Kyrie brings us into the next round. Carmelo with 23, Kevin Love 19 and 14, and LeBron almost a triple-double, 16, 8, and 12. We got the Hornets in the next round. Now, we know this Hornets team is actually not a team to just look over and play around with, because they did beat Carmelo and the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals in his second year in Chicago, but we get by him, and now Carmelo's facing his old team, the Chicago Bulls, where Tony Snell has actually developed to a 93 overall, and Jimmy Butler's only an 87. So instead of Jimmy developing to a high overall, Tony Snell is an 93 overall. The same guy that put up 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I know you guys have seen the meme graphic. Yes, that guy is up to a 93 overall somehow in this universe. I don't know how, but they are, and the Bulls take game 1. Jimmy Butler 41, Derrick Rose 32, and Tony Snell 22. I mean, how do we even beat that? Bulls take game 2. If we go down 3-0, okay, 2-1. Let's bring it back 2-2. 2-2, and we're heading into game 5. We'll hop into the simcast. Halftime game 5, Cavaliers up 5 points, and they open up the second half. They won the third quarter 42-30, and they just opened up the game in the second half. They're gonna win by about 20 points, 125-106. And after being down 2-0, we are up 3-2. LeBron with 31, Kyrie 29. Melo only had 7 points on 8 shots. All right, it's weird. Melo will either shoot like 20 shots in a game and go for like 25-40 in that range, or he'll score like 5 points and shoot like 6 shots. I don't get it. I don't know why he's not taking like a lot of shots every single game. It seems like some games he just doesn't shoot at all. 117-98, 58 seconds left. We are going to close the series out and move on to the finals. Kyrie 42 points again, Carmelo 15, LeBron 13. I mean, when Kyrie's scoring 42, scoring as many points as minutes played, Melo's not going to be going off, I guess, like that as much. We got Warriors Cavs, so Curry just beat the Thunder 4-0. KD is still on the Thunder along with Westbrook, so he has not left that team yet, and the Golden State team is pretty much the same Golden State team. So Warriors Cavs, rematch of many finals. I mean, we saw this finals, I think it was what, like 3 or 4 years in a row. Cavs up 2-1, 2-2 series, big game right here. 3-2 Warriors, so the Cavs are gonna have to play from behind. Curry just went for 41 to take game 5, and now they're up 3-2. We got 2 elimination games in a row now for the Cavs, and they're not gonna be playing 2 elim games in a row, because they just lost game 6, 120-108, and Carmelo's headed to Golden State. Warriors line was basically the same line we just saw last season, but Carmelo Anthony is obviously in the lineup now. I don't know why he's number 45. He switched it for some reason. That just does not look right. We gotta change that. Hopefully we can get number 7. All right, yeah, we got him number 7 back. Okay, because 45 just does not look right on Melo. But Carmelo is 34 years old now. We are in the playoffs as the 1 seed against the Sacramento Kings. Let's look at these starting lineup. All right, you guys see the Kings lineup. I mean, 96 D Cuz for sure, pretty good player, but not too frightened of that Sacramento Kings lineup. I'm gonna be honest. 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, and we got the Los Angeles Clippers next. Now this is the Lob City Clippers right here, a really good team. They were really never able to go win a championship. So let's simulate this one game by game. We take game 1, Clippers take game 2, Clippers take game 3. We're down 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. We have the chance to close them out right here. Let's hop into the simcast. We're up 5 points, 23 seconds left. So okay, we win the game by 3 points, 113-110. Curry with 30, Carmelo with 20, 10, and 4. And like I said at the start of the video, I don't think we've seen him get over 6 assists yet. Maybe I haven't paid attention to one of his assists in the box scores, and he did, but I don't think we've seen him get over 5 assists. I think that was his career high so far. We got Carmelo's old old team, the Houston Rockets. James Harden, Dwight Howard still on the team. 1-1 series, 2-1 Houston, 3-1 Houston. Carmelo gonna lose to his old teams back-to-back seasons. He lost to the Bulls last year, who went on to lose to the Warriors in the finals, and now we got the Rockets. 3-2 series right here. It's a huge game. Game 6 in Houston. If the Warriors win this, we could get a game 7 on the home court, but they're not gonna win it. 116-97. I don't know. Maybe Melo's the problem, because he's going to these amazing rosters that have won championships and then they don't win them next year. And D Rose wins finals MVP with the Bulls. All right, so we're back where it all started in Chicago with Melo. This is gonna be our last season and try and end on a championship. Carmelo is 35 years old, so he's getting up there in age. We're 3-0 in the Toronto Raptors, 4-0 the Raptors, and now we got the Milwaukee Bucks in the East. This is definitely a different Bucks lineup. They got the addition of DeJounte Murray, which will help them a lot. They got Giannis, who's a 95. They got Jabari Parker, Chris Middleton, and Larry Sanders. So it should be a good series. Bulls do take the first 2 games, first 3 games. We 4-0 sweep. We 4-0 sweep. They lost 1 game throughout the entire East playoffs. And now we got the New Orleans Pelicans, who Melo has lost to. I think they lost to him when they were on the Rockets. And we are down 2-1 to him. Anthony Davis is really bringing this New Orleans franchise, putting them on his back. Instead of leaving, he's putting New Orleans on his back right now. Tony Snell went for 40, 10, and 7 in that game. Melo at 18. D Rose 10 and 10. D Rose is still a 95 overall. Tony Snell's up to a 96 overall. I don't know where this Tony Snell came from. I didn't mess with his potential or anything. He's just playing out of his mind. I mean, he's averaging almost 30 points per game 2 seasons in a row. But it looks like we're about to get beat by the Pelicans. We get 4-1. Melo only able to win 1 championship on his ring chase. I mean, we made him ring chase, but he just never was able to finish the job besides the first season. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. If you are not subbed, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss those videos. Drop a like on the video if you made it to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.